Module 10, Colograph Relief, Apparatus and Materials. One mat mount board block size 7 inches into 7 inches, thickness 1 inch. Different types of paper like tissue paper, crepe paper or Japanese rice paper. Cardboard of various thickness. Objects which can be glued to plate. Acrylic paints and acrylic textures. Gloss paint and varnish. Palette, knives and sponge. Carborundum to print something completely black or any other ink color. Other materials can be string, thread, fabric, leaf, piece, rice, and masking tape. Varnish, sandpaper to smoothen the surface. Rubber roller 8 inches, black printing ink, inking knife, inking glass, paper for printing, cotton rags, and kerosene for cleaning, spoon and printing machine, hand gloves. Observe and select one mat board or mount board block 7 inches into 7 inches. Colography or calligraphy process was invented in 1930 in USA, but officially by Glenn Alps in 1955, raised as the only printmaking process to be developed strictly as a fine art medium. Colograph is a unique printmaking technique where different kinds of materials are applied to a rigid ground or substrate such as a mount board or wood, and printing is carried out of the varying levels of relief generated from the chosen design made. In the strict definition, a relief print is made from a collage of a number of materials such as paper, thread, etc., pasted on a base plate of cardboard, plywood, etc. The origin of the word colography or calligraphy is from the Greek word kol or kola, meaning glue, and graph, meaning the activity of drawing. The beauty of these prints is in the fine amount of details incorporated in the work. As elements are glued or stuck onto the surface board, the depth varies, and each portions, however small or minute, can be printed with ease and definition of the design used. This technique also encourages numerous levels of tonal values and effects due to the depth of the relief and differential inking that results from the colograph plate's highly textured surface. Because of the variety of depths, intaglio effects can be achieved, along with the relief inking of higher portions and with a deft use of different colors. A tonal gradation can be achieved in this unique technique. Adding to these combinations of relief, intaglio and tonal printing, the subtle changes in viscosity of the inks can drastically produce effects which add and alters the print outputs. Many layers can be superimposed using registration techniques. Many artists prefer to use wood plates about 4 to 6 thick as they are easier to work with and do not bend as easily as cardboard plates. Wood plates are more solid and also last longer than cardboard. However, any base can be used, from cardboard to acetate, as long as it is not too thick and can have a variety of materials glued onto it. The variety of materials used for colography textures is a wide range and limited to the printmaker's imagination. Materials like paint, glue, leaves, fabric, and almost anything with textures that are flat enough to not rip the paper when it is printed could be used. Collect soft material, rough paper, net cloth, thread, textural soft material, etc. Cut and paste on image area. These very materials would be determining the strengths and tones of the inks to be used and would also help in giving variety of textures. Use absorbent materials could create a problem, so it needs to be inked up and printed a few times before the final impression is visible. Using sharp-edged objects on the colograph could be detrimental to the printing paper and the print machine itself. Hence, suitably buffered or smoothed surfaces can be used. Within this technique is the sub-technique called carborundum printmaking. This is a collagraph printmaking technique in which the image is created by adding light passages to the dark fields. Silicon carbide or carborundum grit is applied to the surface of the printing plate either as a paste or powder. It is a relatively new process invented in the US during 1930s that allows artists to work on a large scale. Normally, cardboard or wood plates are coated in the layer of carborundum or screen, and the lights are created by filling in the texture with screen filler or glue. Carborundum was originally used by printmakers to grind down lithography stones and is now used in collagraph prints to create gradients of tone and a sandy texture. It works because when the carborundum adheres to the plate, the ink sits around it. It can be applied in a number of different ways. Painting the plate with a liquid glue and then sprinkling the carborundum onto it. Mixing different amounts of glue with it and then painting them on in sections. The more grit used, the darker. Also using stencils to apply the glue and sprinkling different amounts of carborundum through the different stencils. To print a carborundum print, the surface is covered in ink and then the surface is wiped clean with cloth or newspaper, leaving ink only in the texture of the screen or carborundum. A damp piece of paper is placed on top, and the plate and paper are run through a printing press that, through pressure, transfers the ink from the recesses of the plate to the paper. Very large additions are not possible as a small amount of carborundum comes off every time it is wiped down. Texturizing a plate requires a few innovative ideas and one could use different type of papers such as tissue paper, crepe paper, Japanese paper. This paper can be cut and ripped and glued to cover the design areas. Acrylic paints and acrylic textures also contribute substantially to the surface relief when used, which could be painted or applied using a palette knife or a sponge. Off-print textures can be achieved by directly pasting or gluing the object onto the plate to be embossed in the paper. Fabrics, leaves, threads, rice and other grains, masking tapes, etc. can be used to create texture. Here I am telling about one eminent artist, Kim Major George. Kim Major George is a British artist and printmaker who specializes in the art of calligraphy. She has graduated from the Art and Design College in 1970s and her career spans over 30 years. Apart from being a world famous printmaker, Kim also has established her careers in the gifting industry, teaching of art and design, and book illustration industry in the 90s. All this is apart from the gallery based works she makes and the commission works she undertakes displaying her original print works. She specifically teaches calligraphy at her residence, and this has been her main work for the last 10 years. Kim specializes in texture and hand pulled collograph print. Her series or collections to date have been influenced by her personal journey and study of ancient civilizations, their philosophies, mythologies, and spiritual images. Remove unwanted particles with the help of a polish paper. Her works could be seen in the collections with high profile clients like Habitat, Harrods, John Levis, Safeways, Debenhams, and Boots. Being a diligent printmaker and artist often takes its toll on the artist's health. As a result, her own personal health suffered, which made her rethinking into where she was going with her art. Her journey into the esoteric world and the consequential imagery that followed was a result from the quest to find a work or life balance. You can carve or scratch the block with different tools. This rethinking led her into a realm less explored of the fantastically dreamscapes and domination of the mind, body, and spirit world. Employing distinct metaphors and imagery symbolizing this elusive realm, Kim made herself known as the artist with grit. The journey taken by her into calligraphy also manifested itself in the form of book briefs, requiring images from some mythological world of Lemuria, the time before Atlantis. This process so intrigued her, she followed it through by layering the images up with mixed media, iridescent metallic threads, and precious foils, taking hand pulled calligraph prints in a new direction. She has now taken her hand, embellishing further with many of her large gallery pieces, exploring texture and the marriage of calligraph with tarnished, embossed metals, soluble fibers, natural barks, and stitching. As one is now aware, the richer the layering of the substrate in the colograph, the more intricate the unique and print produced. She now supplies galleries, fulfills commissions from private clients, sales, and demonstrates at prestigious art shows. Kim also teaches printmaking from her studio through her self designed art and soul calligraph workshops and writes for magazines and lectures on the wonders of calligraph and its marriage with texture. She is the author of Calligraph, A Journey Through Texture, fast becoming the definitive book on calligraph. Kim Major George is the president of the Bats, Bugs and Hertzprint Society. These hand-pulled calligraph prints are part of Kim Major George collection of images. Most images have a print run of only 15, some only a print run of 4. Many are hand embellished with mixed media, iridescent metallic threads, and precious foils. All these additions enhance the ethereal quality of her work. Each collagraph print is different and no attempt is made to create an exact copy. The print is numbered, signed, and catalogued, thereby assuring the purchaser of its authenticity as a major George collagraph. Kim uses various techniques and at times even multiple plates to pull single prints off for more textured outputs. For example, her series of print works, Om, are printed using two plates layered on the top of the each other, constructed with two images facing each other, and then hand embellished with gold silver leaf. Om sign is embossed before signature. At times, Kim alternates it by printing using one plate, constructed with two images facing each other, then hand embelled with copper leaf and layered with craquelure, black ink rubbed into cracks. Some of her prints are printed using two plates, hand embellished with variegated gold leaf, craquelure, and pale gold treasure gold mounted behind three windows. The techniques vary as the requirement of the original design and the will of the printmaker. In another work titled Ribbons of Time, Kim employs the work in two colorways, created using four separate plates, inked and hand poured. Gold leaf and crackle applied when dry and mounted behind each aperture, embossed and signed, thereby creating a very long image. In 2015, Kim made the series The Spirit of the Earth. Kim has produced another collaborative collection of thought provoking images. As one would see, many have beautiful poems that are linked or connected. These have been created by her esteemed associate and contemporary poet Steve Thorpe, presented under the title The Spirit of the Earth. This is a follow up their previous exhibition, Where Are We Going? Which was well received during 2012 to 13 and develops on the theme of man's inherent connection with Vijaya. Kim has decided to highlight the precious gift this stunning blue planet has to offer us, with many of the images incorporating nature as its rawest and wonderful geological slices, emphasizing its power and beauty. While answering the audience and their questions about the unusual combination of nature, holography, and poetry, Kim says, we are all connected by our life force to the spirit of Gaia and innately know our DNA. And that small light deep in our inner souls are inextricably linked to each other and to the ever present energy of the spirit of the earth. Kim is known for her spiritually themed images, reflecting her own personal journey and her interest in poetry, philosophy, early spiritual iconography. Kim takes the liberty of combining these elements within her work on Kolograph, and this unearths an interesting juxtaposition of the artist and her surroundings as she sees it. Like the individual that she herself is, multi talented and with a creative, multiple layered mind. The artist printmaker Kim Major George uses holography as a tool and as a creative weapon to boldly portray her inner mind workings. Apply oil resistant coat, texture white, and keep it for dry. That would be the beauty of printmaking technique, which urges the printmaker to create layers which reflect their own complexity of thoughts. While Kim's poetic thoughts find ample expression in the depths of poetry, she willingly combines two mediums to give the work an extra added edge. While she combines specific motifs and fantastical imageries to dive into the depths of the subject. Her works stand as an example of the limitlessness of the printmaking techniques such as holography, which she employs very well. This renders her works completely contemporary and spiritual at once. Kim Major George lives and works in the United Kingdom. Safety and precautions. Number 1. Sending collagraph plates which have been treated with acrylic modeling compounds or similar materials can involve inhalation of irritating dust. Number 2. A wide variety of other materials with varying toxicities can be used in making collagraph plates. Number 3. Use the least toxic materials available, in particular use water-based glues and mediums. For example, acrylic mediums whenever possible. Before, use spray fixatives in a spray booths that exhaust to the outside or outdoors. Roll the ink on prepare colograph block by the roller. 5. Clean hands thoroughly after working using soap and water. 6. Keep work area clean and organized. Prepare final registration on machine. Take a final print on final paper. Take the addition.